take over. You read my mind. Thank you. All right, we're back in public session. Agenda item number 3.1. Counselors, do I have any motions resulting from executive session?
Councilor Kenyon, you're muted.
Sorry about that. I have a motion I'd like to make, Mayor.
Go ahead.
I move that we approve the employment agreement between the City of Oak Ridge and James Clevenger as the city administrator with the amended date, making his employment with the City of Oak Ridge effective July 6th, 2022.
I'll
I'll
second
second.
that.
Motion made by Counselor Kenyon and seconded by Counselor Coker. Discussion? Go ahead, Counselor Kenyon.
Thank you, Mayor. I didn't have anything prepared, but I wanted to say that I'm really excited about this decision that we've made. I think that the process that we went through was long and tedious, but we made sure all of our I's were dotted and T's were crossed, and I'm excited to be making this next step forward with our new city administrator.
Thank you, Counselor Kenyon. Go ahead, Counselor Hooker.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to the process we have had. We've had some really good discussions. I do believe that James Clevenger is a good decision for our community. I believe he cares greatly for our community, and I believe he is one of the truly effective people, personality-wise as well as business-wise. And I believe he'll do us an excellent job.
Mayor, you're muted.
Thank you. Thank you, Counselor Hooker. Go ahead, Counselor Spleedoff.
Yes, I just wanted to say, I hope he's everything that he's led up to be, and everything that I've seen, he is. He works well with the public and the city. So I'm looking forward to having a good city administrator board. Welcome.
Thank you. Go ahead, Counselor Coker.
First of all, I just want to thank everyone for all the hard work. Matt, thank you for being there with us to help us work through this. And also, I'm very excited to work with James. I think it's going to be great. His love for the community is above all others. Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Counselor Bjornson.
Yeah, I have to second everything the other counselors have said so far. Welcome, James. I'm excited to start working with you, and I'm excited to see what the next couple years have to bring. I think this is a great decision, and I'm really happy about it.
Thank you, Counselor. So I think that leaves me, I as well, to reiterate some of the things the counselors already said. I think James is a person that wears his heart on his sleeve, very compassionate for the citizens here, but also very intelligent in making decisions and what might be best for Oak Ridge moving forward. I've seen and worked with James in multiple capacities, and he's a multifaceted person, and I truly believe he's going to be working with our council and just do a great job in helping us lead the city. And I also believe he really has just a great knowledge of the background of Oak Ridge and who Oak Ridge is and where we've come. So I feel like he can really hit the ground running, and I'm just really excited for the next few steps for us. And yeah. Thank you for applying, James, and that's all I have. Counselor Spleedoff.
I just wanted to say sorry to our chief that you've lost a good employee,
Yeah,
but gained a good boss. And I want to thank you for all the work that you've done to get us through budget and through all of this year up to now. So really appreciate your work, and Colleen, you too. And looking forward to our new city administrator doing miraculous things for the city.
is there any more counselor comments before I call for the vote? All right, Chief or Colleen, will you call for the vote?
Counselor Sweetoff,
All right,
Counselor Hooker,
Aye.
Counselor Bjornson,
Aye.
Counselor Coker,
Aye.
Counselor Kenyon,
Aye.
Mayor Hollett,
Aye.
unanimous for those present. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to take a moment too. I know James is in the audience, and if he has anything he wants to say. Go ahead, James.
Thank you, Mayor Hollett. I'm touched by all the council. I too am excited and proud and grateful to start this new position as city administrator. In fact, I'm going to start tonight. I've already got some ideas for decorating the office. But, you know, although I've only been here 6 years or so, since 2017, those years have been some hard years for all of us. And we've been through a flood, snowpocalypse, COVID, and I was surprised it's only 6 years. This really feels like home to me. Proud to be part of Oak Ridge. And I hope that my service as a police officer has proven to people that, you know, my heart and soul truly is all Oak Ridge. This is home, and I'm all in, and hope and intend to be here for a long time. You know, I love this city, and I'll do anything and everything I can to represent the citizens and the council, you know, with dignity and honor. You know, I have no illusions that this is going to be an easy job. You know, we've worked hard times, but I'm confident we can get through it. You know, we may not be a rich city in terms of finances, although my father's working on that. He is playing the lotto every week, and he told me, public record, so he sticks to it, that if he wins, and he has actually won once before, but it was in an office pool. We have to put that. But he has promised that either 10% or 10 million, whichever is higher, will go to Oak Ridge. So, Dad, you're on public record. But if he doesn't win, we're still rich in a lot of other ways. You know, the natural beauty here and quality of life is incredible. When I've been on patrol, without fail, at least once, I am awestruck by something that's beautiful. One of our rivers, Diamond Peak, something. And I just realize how lucky I am to work here. And I still feel that way today. You know, we're also rich in our people power. You know, anytime I posted a need on Facebook, you know, veteran needs a cane or something like that, I'll get 10 responses within 10 minutes. Just incredibly generous citizens, and I'm proud of everyone. You know, we're also rich in diversity, but I think that's important. And when I say diversity, I mean in terms of ideas. On council itself, if you wanted to talk national politics, you would have some very different ideas from people, but we all work together for the common goals of the city, and I'm excited to see that. And there's not going to be one right answer for the problems we face. You know, we can't rely just on tourism or just on lumber. It's going to be a menagerie or a mix, if you will. And you know, as you know, I can be an outside the box thinker, but those are some ideas that we may want to try, and I'm excited to hear other people's wild ideas. This is wild country that we live in, and I'm excited to see what will work. I'll probably, write up some more comments, post them on Facebook. That's one of the things I want to try to do is communicate openly with people on a weekly basis, and look forward to working with everybody on council and listening to citizens as well. And I also wanted to echo the thanks to Kevin Martin for the role he's played over the last few months. Really kind of straighten the ship for us, and I'll forever be grateful, not only for him doing that, but also, making it so that I didn't have to necessarily go through that right away. So yeah, really grateful to him for a number of reasons. At any rate, yeah, I'm excited to get started. My door's always open, phone's always on, day or night, just like it has been when I'm serving as a police officer. That'll be the same way as city administrator, and I'm excited to get started. And just very grateful, and thank you.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at Kevin's crying.
For a couple reasons.
He gets to go to bed tonight and sleep.
Oh, no, he's still a police chief.
And fire chief.
Any counselor comments?
Do we have any public comment?
Yeah, is there any public comment? Or go ahead, Counselor Hooker.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. Oak Ridge is well known for, as James said, everybody or a lot of people having different ideas. I also want to add that when times get really tough, we all seem to come together and put things aside that are dividing us. So I'm pleased to think that James is going to be the type of person that can also aid in. That's it.
Thank you, Counselor. Is there any public comment? Did you have something, Audie?
Yeah, I noticed we had some people on the last, when we opened the meeting, and I didn't know if they got to, if you had to put them back in or they just left the meeting. Public.
I don't
see anybody reading.
I have Gary Carl here at City Hall, but he doesn't have any comment, and the TRC is still online as well.
Well, the breakout rooms are closed, but I do. Is Mr. Barclay still online? Okay,
Not that I see. Just the TRC.
okay. All right, well, if there are no more comments, we will adjourn this meeting at 5:34 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Welcome.
Have a good night.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thanks,
And now-
Chief.
The chief
Thank you,
can
Chief.
finally get a vacation.
Yeah.